This is Milorad Dodik speaking at a commemoration service for Serbs killed during Bosnia's civil war. He says the killing of male Muslims at Srebrenica in 1995 was not a genocide. It's an opinion rejected by the international community, as well as by the families of victims and the survivors of the massacre. For 20 years, Jazeera Victoria has searched for the remains of her son. The last she heard of 26-year-old Nino was that he was wounded by a landmine as he escaped from Serbian forces.
It's a long period of time, especially for someone who's still searching. Each year I've thought, this July 11th I will bury him. Then I've thought the same the next year and the year after that. It's been 20 years now and I still haven't buried him.
Srebrenica was a UN-protected Muslim town in Bosnia. It was surrounded by Serbian forces throughout the war between 1992 and 1995. Serb troops led by General Ratko Mladic invaded the town on July the 11th, 1995, forcing thousands of Bosnian Muslims to leave. United Nations peacekeepers looked on as Serbian forces separated thousands of Muslim men from their women and children and murdered them. Ratko Mladic was indicted for his part in what became the worst atrocity in Europe since the Second World War. Recently, hundreds of bodies have been identified using DNA evidence, allowing some relatives to grieve properly. Many remain unidentified.
I'd be satisfied if I found a single bone so that I can bury him at the place I keep reserved for him, next to my husband.
During this week's commemorations, the newly identified remains of 136 people killed in Srebrenica will be buried. For the families and for the genocide survivors, it will be another painful moment. Jazeera can only wait and hope that one day she'll bury her son. Victoria Gatenby, Al Jazeera.